Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the final game of the evening in the first round of the Arkansas 6A State High School Baseball Tournament. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined here with Donnie Payne, and we've got a good one for the end of day one. We've got the Cabot Panthers out of the 6A Central taking on the Bentonville West Wolverines. Well, Donnie, a good game to start the day. Bentonville Tigers and the Little Rock Catholic Rockets. The Rockets win in dramatic fashion, a 4-3 walk-off walk to send them to the quarterfinals of the 6A state playoffs. Of course, as Bentonville fans, obviously we're disappointed, but it certainly was a good game from a fan perspective. A couple of blowouts then in between for games 2 and 3. But, I expect this one tonight be a good game between the Bentonville West Wolverines and the Cabot Panthers.
That's right, John. Coming in tonight, Cabot 21-8 overall, finished 12-3 in the Central, and that earned them the 3 seed in conference. I was looking at the state rankings there, the number 7 ranked team in the state in baseball. West finished the year 7-15 overall, 6-10 in conference. They got conference series wins over Springdale, over Northside, and over Southside, and they were swept by the top 5, the 5 seeds above them. They finished the conference 6-10 when they got the 6th seed. These teams did play earlier this year already, John, and Cabot won that game 6-0. So they have faced each other already.
All right, well, let's quickly go over the starting lineups. For the visiting Bentonville West Wolverines, the 6th seed out of the 6A West, leading off, number 30, the center fielder, Cole Edmondson. Batting second, playing right field, number 5, Dalton Murphy. Batting third, playing left field, number 1, Alex Downing. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 14, Jonathan Vieira. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 32, Will Anderson. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 8, Nathan DeFries. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 13, Jeremiah Jones. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 20, Blaine Elsie. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, Caden Jacobs. The pitcher for the Bentonville West Wolverines, number 15, Jake Casey. And for your Cabot Panthers, leading off, number 9, playing shortstop, Jake Belton. Batting second, playing left field, number 3, Austin Riles. Batting third, playing second base, number 4, Jacob Murray. Batting fourth, number 2, Bryson Passmore. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 26, Jake Stillman. Batting sixth for Cabot, playing right field, number 22, Will Leslie. Batting seventh, catching, number 49, Parker Miller. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 45, Derek Larson. And batting ninth, playing center field, number 13, A.V. Singleton. Pitching tonight for Cabot, number 32, Max Julian. So just moments away from today's finale. Just a note here, 4-hole hitter for Cabot, number 2, Bryson Passmore. He'll be playing third base. You can see number 32, Max Julian, the left-hander, warming up for Cabot. That's Parker Miller behind the plate, number 49. Well, we've got a moment. Once again, I'd like to thank our live stream student crew bringing you all the camera shots tonight. Noah Jones up here on the production board. Ariana Viles, she's got your shot right there from left center field. And Sophie Payne with the action shots tonight. Glad to have them on board this evening. That's why we say could not do this without them. All right, leading it off for the Bentonville West Wolverines will be number 30, the center fielder, Cole Edmondson. First pitch to Edmondson, downstairs, ball 1. First pitch, 6:22 p.m. And that one misses low. And quickly, Edmondson's ahead in the count, 2-0. Edmondson's going to hit a – no, they're going to say he fouled that off of it. Donnie, was that off his foot?
Yeah, off his foot. And the first base umpire and the home plate umpire immediately both threw their hands up. So
well, yeah, it looked like it kind of came off pretty soft,
yeah.
so knew something was kind of strange on that one. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Cole Edmondson. Edmondson's going to foul that back to the screen. That'll run the count to even. Of course, good crowd on hand here as the Bentonville West faithful have traveled from out in western Benton County to be here tonight to support their team. Good contingent from Cabot as the breaking ball by Max Julian just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Edmondson swinging a miss. Hey, that one was in the
no.
Okay, yeah, I think they're saying he kind of gave himself up. Donnie, is that what you thought?
No, he's saying he caught it. It may have been down, but the catcher caught it.
Okay,
never hit the turf.
I thought it came off the turf, but so strikeout for Max Julian. And that'll bring Dalton Murphy, the right fielder for West, to the plate. First pitch to Murphy. That was a nasty breaking ball that broke in for a strike.
And Murphy was running out of the box there, John. The ball broke right back across the plate.
What a pitch. That was going to be right back at Julian. Julian knocks it down, gathers himself, picks it up, and makes the play. What a great play by Max Julian to retire Dalton Murphy. Scored 1-3 on the putout. And if the West Wolverines are going to do anything here in the top of the first, it is going to be up to number 1, Alex Downing. Downing will step in from the left side, lefty on lefty matchup. Nice breaking ball. I tell you, Max Julian had a really nice breaking ball right there, Donnie.
All right, you got the first 3 batters from West, all lefties, and they've all three bailed out on one of those curveballs.
And Downing's going to foul that one back to the screen. That's going to run the count to no balls, 2 strikes.
And the umpire walking that one out. Catcher ball, that foul ball went off the catcher. He's just giving the catcher a little bit of chance to shake that one off. On real dirt infield, you'd see umpires come back sometimes and they'll kick dirt on the plate and then brush it off to give the catcher a chance to catch his breath after getting hit.
And that one high and in, kind of brushing Downing back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first, just underway. Oh, that one over the head of Alex Downing.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. Downing's like, I shouldn't have ducked on that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it here in the top of the first. Well, we played a half inning, no score. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. Serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Okay, we're back here in Bentonville. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Bentonville West versus the Cabot Panthers. And on the mound for the West Wolverines, that'll be number 15, Jake Casey. Casey now in his senior year, may remember him, played some quarterback for Bentonville West. Donnie, caught a lot of these names in Bentonville West on Friday nights.
Yes.
Many of these young men play for Bentonville West football. Okay, leading it off for Cabot will be the shortstop, number 9, Jake Belton. And Belton's going to stand in from the right side to face the right-hander, Jake Casey. Casey's first pitch, I'll say, caught the corner right there, strike one.
Cabot fans disagreed with that call.
Second pitch to Belton. It's going to be fouled off, and quickly Belton's down in the count 0-2. And that one outside, ball one. That one's going to be hit over to the left side. It'll be taken by the shortstop across to first base. Score at 6-3 on the putout. And the first out in the inning recorded by the Wolverines.
Up next for Cabot, number 3, Austin Riles.
Caden Jacobs throwing across the diamond to Nathan DeFries. Now Austin Riles come to the plate. First pitch to Riles. Again, working that outside part of the plate. Jake Casey's working ahead 0-1. And that one is hit high into shallow left. That is Caden Jones going out, makes the play. I'm sorry, Caden Jacobs going out, makes the play. 2 outs in the inning.
That ball started drifting on shortstop there, John, and he almost dropped that one, but stayed with it.
Casey's first pitch to Jacob Murray is up high for ball one. Eighteenth Street foul right there. Donnie, we need that. We need that drop where you hear the window crashing.
Yes.
We need that on the broadcast.
The sound effect.
Oh, deep shot, center field. That's going to be over the center fielder's head.
Away.
Well, did he?
He got there, John.
Did he catch it?
He did.
Wow, what a catch! That is Cole Edmondson making the third out of the inning in dramatic fashion. Donnie, I had no doubt that was going to go over Edmondson's head, but he proved me wrong. What a play by number 30. Well, that's going to do it for the first inning. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McLarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McLarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McLarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McLartyDaniel.com.
Okay, we are back here in Bentonville. We're going to the top of the second inning. No score in the ball game, and leading off for the Bentonville West Wolverines, the designated hitter, number 14, Jonathan Vieira. Max Julian, the Cabot pitcher, getting set to deliver to Vieira. First pitch, upstairs, ball 1. Beautiful evening as the sun sets here in Bentonville. Been a good day here at the state tournament. Julian, second pitch to Vieira. That's going to be mishandled by the first baseman. And Vieira is going to reach first on the air by the first baseman.
Well, Johnny didn't make the catch, but then he still had a chance to get him out. Like his feet just went out on him on that turf there. I don't know if it's wet, there's a slick spot there or what, but his feet just slid out from underneath him.
Jake Stillman will be charged with the error right there, and that'll allow Jonathan Vieira to reach, and the West Wolverines have a runner. Okay, so that'll bring number 32, Will Anderson, the West catcher, as Vieira now takes his lead. And Donnie Vieira's got a little speed down there, so watch for him maybe to, and Will Anderson's going to hit a shot to right field right at the right fielder. That is taken by Will Leslie, and that'll be the first out here in the top of the second. So Nathan DeFries now, he'll stand in from the left side as Jonathan Vieira takes his lead down at first. And Julian's going to throw over. Vieira safely back in. Vieira's got some speed, but be tough to steal on this lefty. We'll have to see what happens right here. Julian, nice breaking ball. That fools DeFries. And he gets ahead in the count 0-1. DeFries waits on that break right there, but not enough as he gets out in front of it, fouls it off to the right side. And quickly now he's down in the count 0-2. Vieira gets his lead at first. Julian delivers. That one's outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Julian throws over. That one misses just high. That'll leave him the count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nathan DeFries. DeFries playing first base tonight for the Wolverines. Julian looks at the runner, delivers, the runner goes, Vieira goes, and he's out. Vieira caught stealing. Parker Miller delivers a strike down to second base. And now there are 2 outs in the inning.
And John, not only was that a good throw, it was right on the bag. The second baseman didn't even have to move his glove. He just slid right into the tag.
Yeah, great throw by Parker Miller right there. All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be punched out to center field. Good piece of hitting by Nathan DeFries, and he'll pick up the single to center field.
It's amazing how often you get someone caught stealing, and then the very next pitch is a base hit. Baseball.
So that'll bring number 13, the third baseman for the West Wolverines, Jeremiah Jones, to the plate with 2 outs. Julian, second pitch downstairs. And now Jones will work ahead 2-0 in the count. Parker Miller wants to go have a word with his pitcher. That one upstairs, 3-0 now. So Jeremiah Jones. On deck, Blaine Elsie. 3-0. Here's the pitch. That one's in there, strike.
I guess that was up.
A little high right there, just missed. That one was close, Donnie, but Jones draws the walk. And now the 8-hole hitter for West, Blaine Elsie, comes to the plate. And with 2 outs now, the West Wolverines have a man in scoring position. Runners get their leads. First pitch to Elsie downstairs in the turf. 1-0. Swing and a miss. I'll tell you, Elsie was wanting all of that one.
That was a big hack, yep.
So DeFries will take his lead at second. Jones will take his lead at first. Here's the pitch. That's a shot out into left center field. Looks like the left fielder is going to be able to get to it. Hard hit ball, but no problem for the Cabot left fielder. Well, we played 1.5. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jacklings, feed your wild side.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Welcome back to the ballpark. We're going to the bottom of the second. Still no score. And leading off for Cabot, it will be number 2, Bryson Passmore. Passmore, the 4-hole hitter. Donnie, you think he's any kin to Scott Passmore?
I don't know.
All right. Jake Casey's first pitch to Passmore is going to be downstairs, ball 1. Now, Scott, if you're out there listening, text in if he's kin to you. All right, Casey's second pitch. Passmore's going to foul that one off. One ball, one strike to Bryson Passmore. That one's going to be inside. That'll run the count to 2-1. That one right back at Jake Casey. Look what I got. Great play by number 15, Jake Casey. He flips over to DeFreeze for the out.
Up next for Cabot, number 26, Jake Steelman.
So Jake Stillman now will come to the plate, the first baseman for Cabot. He'll stand in from the left side. As Casey's first pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. That one inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Casey now has run the count to 3-1. After starting 0-1, 3 straight balls. That one outside, and Jake Stillman will draw the walk. And the Cabot Panthers have their first base runner of the evening.
Up next for Cabot, number 22, Will Leslie.
So that'll bring the right fielder for the Panthers, Will Leslie, to the plate with a base runner and 1 out. Stillman will get his lead at first.
This young man is quite tall, John.
First pitch to Leslie, strike one. Yeah, Donnie, I was over by the Cabot dugout just before game time. There are some big guys over there. Leslie will foul that one back to the screen, and he's down 0-2 now. And Donnie, Bentonville Tiger football team, of course, played Cabot this year in the playoffs, en route to the state title game. Swing and a miss. Will Anderson, the catcher, catches the foul tip, so strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Jake Casey. That'll make it 2 outs now in the inning with the runner on first. Now batting for the Cabot Panthers, number 49, Parker Miller. First pitch to Miller, right down the middle, strike 1. Yeah, Miller, the catcher, right-handed thrower, but bats from the left side. Wonder if he switch hits, Donnie.
That's a good question.
Miller tried to call time, but the umpire did not give it to him.
Yeah, he waited too long.
Yeah, he waited too long. Exactly. That's exactly right. So called strike 2. And Donnie, I can tell you this. It doesn't look to me like Parker Miller's very comfortable in the box right now. Just before the pitch right there, kind of saw him start moving up into the box. So Jake Casey's got him down 0-2. Runner takes his lead. Just misses. Of course, Anderson set up outside right there, probably trying to get Miller to chase. Big shot out toward right field, and that is going to be a double for Parker Miller. And that'll send Stillman over to third base. And I'll tell you what, Donnie, after starting 0-2, Parker Miller just drilled a shot. I'll tell you the truth, that's a good job by the right fielder, Dalton Murphy of West, actually come up with that one. Because that was hit hard. He didn't let it get by. That could have been a triple from Miller and could have scored Stillman. But Murphy quickly getting to the ball. And, Donnie, I have to think with the rain last night and the rain this week, soften that outfield to allow
that ball
Murphy
stopped.
maybe to get – yeah, it did stop. But a big hit by Parker Miller. And now the Cabot Panthers with 2 runners in scoring position. But number 45, Derek Larson, the designated hitter, coming to the plate.
Number 6 is the courtesy runner, John. I don't have the Cabot roster, but number 6 running for the catcher there.
Derek Larson, he's the batter. And first pitch to Larson is going to be upstairs, ball 1. Number 6 is Will Thompson. He'll come into courtesy run for Miller. Two balls, no strikes to Derek Larson. That one upstairs. Ball 3. Ball 4. Larson draws the walk. The second walk now of the inning, second walk on the evening by Jake Casey. That's going to load the bases and bring A.V. Singleton, the Cabot center fielder, to the plate. Coach Donald Thomas, head coach of the Bentonville West Wolverines, is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. Tell you what, you know, you got 2 outs, but then you've loaded the bases now, and Casey's kind of worked himself into a jam. Okay, so the Mountain Conference has broken up. And when we reset for action, the Panthers will have bases loaded, 2 outs, and A.V. Singleton. First pitch to Singleton on the outside corner right there, called strike 1. Good location on that pitch by Jake Casey. Singleton asks for time. He gets it. Well, Donnie, we've got a shot clock now in high school basketball. How long do you think it'll be before we get a pitch clock?
I don't know if that will work its way down to high school baseball.
Swing and a miss by Singleton, and he's down 0-2. I think it's going to happen, Donnie. I would say in the next 5 years it'll happen. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got out of the jam, ends the inning. And the Panthers leave 3. Well, we've played 2. No score. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
All right, we're back here in Bentonville, where we're going to the top of the 3rd inning. No score. Bentonville West, Cabot Panthers. Leading off for Bentonville West, Caden Jacobs, the West shortstop. Jacobs with a high fly ball, and that one's going to be fouled just out of the reach of the left fielder. Came off the bat pretty hot, but drifted foul, and the left fielder couldn't get over in time. Max Julian's pitch there is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bentonville West Wolverines, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. And once again, Caden Jacobs, high fly ball. The left fielder should get to it. He did not. And Donnie, that ball wasn't hit as well as I thought coming off the bat, and the left fielder made a good effort at it, but just could not come up with it. They scored a hit for Caden Jacobs, and rightfully so.
I think the left fielder was fooled off the bat too, John. He did not come in immediately. He thought that ball was hit better than it was as well.
Well, that'll be Cabot's, our West's second hit on the evening. Cole Edmondson shows bunt. Doesn't get the bat back in time, so that'll be strike 1. Edmondson struck out his first time up. That one breaking ball for strike 2. Caden Jacobs takes a big lead down at first. I wonder if he's going to go on first movement. Well, I think that's what Max Julian was kind of thinking right there. I think Max Julian was trying to get Caden Jacobs to lean right there. All right. And again. Ooh, just missed right there. I tell you, if I'm Cole Edmondson, I'm not sure I can take that one.
Yeah, he shouldn't have taken that one.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Catcher's wanting to know where that. He was set up outside, but he moved his glove back in. That ball went right over the middle of the plate.
Julian going to throw over.
Good thing there are not umpire scoreboard guys out here today. If you've ever seen that site on Twitter, it's fantastic.
And Edmondson's going to hit this one. It's going to fall in front of the center fielder. And the Wolverines pick up their third hit and now have men on first and second with nobody out. Well, a good piece of two-strike hitting there for Cole Edmondson. And now it'll be Dalton Murphy who'll come to the plate, stand in from the left side. Runners take their leads. Murphy's going to lay down a bunt, and the first baseman comes in. He can't make the play, and the Wolverines now with the bases loaded. A nice bunt laid down that time by Dalton Murphy. And they're scoring it a hit, bunt single.
That's an error on the first baseman.
Well, the first
that
baseman,
play should have been made.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the first baseman charged in. The pitcher, Max Julian, went over, and I think there might have been a moment of confusion. But the Wolverines were the beneficiary of that as they've got the bases loaded now, nobody out. Well, Coach Ronnie Goodwin, he's going to pay a mound visit and talk about the situation. Due up for the West Wolverines will be number 1, Alex Downing. So now Max Julian in a bit of a jam. And the Panthers trying to find a way to get an out right here. Downing struck out his first time up, but he's got an opportunity to give the Wolverines the lead. And Downing's going to hit that deep to center field. Can he get to it? He does, but the runner will tag and score easily. And the West Wolverines take a 1-0 lead as Caden Jacobs scores the first run for Bentonville West. So credit Alex Downing with a sac fly.
Up next for West, number 14, Jonathan Vieira.
And we have a 1-0 ball game. Now Jonathan Vieira comes to the plate, the designated hitter for the Wolverines. Vieira reached on an error last inning. And Wolverines have runners at the corners. Vieira will foul that one off over the press box.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services for your roof.
5, Dalton Murphy will head to second, and the Wolverines now up 2-0
Up next for
with 1 out in the inning.
32, Will Anderson.
So Will Anderson, number 32, he'll step in. Anderson way out in front of that pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Murphy takes his lead at second. Vieira takes his lead at first. Julian with the pitch. Anderson's going to foul that off over to the right side. Ooh. First baseman giving chase. I didn't think he had a chance at it, but he made a violent effort at it. Almost came up with it.
Yeah, he got closer to it than I thought he was going to.
Donnie, our eyes are just getting old. Or maybe these are just some really good athletes out here. That's probably the case. All right, Will Anderson now, 0-2. Julian with the pitch. That was
going to be a ball.
Yeah, that was kind of strange. It was almost like Anderson jumped out after it. Yeah, you can see him from the press box. He's even looking back, kind of laughing about that one. So no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Anderson's going to hit that deep to center field. Center fielder's under it. He's going to make the catch. Runners can't advance. They'll hold their positions.
Up next for West, number 8, Nathan DeFries.
So Nathan DeFries now will come to the plate. The first baseman for the Wolverines. With 2 outs, runners on first and second. And DeFries going to hit it over toward the shortstop. He bobbles it, throws over to first. Wow,
Nice
what
dig.
a play by the first baseman. Bailed the shortstop out. And that will be the end of the inning. So we've played 2.5. The Wolverines on top, 2-0. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
We're back here in Bentonville, where the West Wolverines have taken a 2-0 lead as we get set to start the bottom of the third inning. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. The West Wolverines, they're in the top of the third. 2 runs on 4 hits, left 2 on base. But Donnie, they kind of got to Max Julian.
I got him,
past inning.
Touched him up there, John. And
yeah.
It's kind of interesting, you know, everybody in the press box, there was one pitch we kind of reacted to when Edmonston was a bad, looked like a strike, called the ball. It goes from being 1 out with 1 runner on base. Edmonston hits it, then they reel off like 3 straight base hits and end up getting 2 runs there.
So for the Cabot Panthers, it'll be the top of the order, Jake Belton, the Cabot shortstop. He grounded out back in the bottom of the first inning. 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch to Belton. It's in there, strike 1. Belton's going to foul that off over toward the Cabot dugout. And Casey's going to work ahead 0-2. Yeah, Anderson set up way outside. Donnie, I totally get on an 0-2 setting up, you know, trying to locate, but you can't be that far off.
You can't. You've got to make it look competitive.
Exactly. So on the 1-2, here's Casey. He's going to hit a short dribbler over to the left side, and Nathan DeFries, the first baseman, can't handle the throw. It's actually looks like he was hit by the runner, Belton, and DeFries is down on the turf in pain.
I think that has to be a throwing error, John. Ball took the first baseman right into the runner's path.
Yeah, that was, let's see, who was that for? That was Jeremiah Jones that was making the throw over. Looked like DeFries tried to have to come off to catch that one, in Belton, the Cabot runner, ran right into his arm.
And I believe, you know, you've seen that called a couple of times where the batter got called out for being out of the batter's lane, but I think the Cabot batter, he was in the lane there. He did not come into the infield grass at all.
I think you're right, Donnie. I think you were dead on. The throw there was offline. DeFries had to come off a little bit to try to get it, and when he did, runner went right into his glove arm. So, an error for the Wolverines results in Jake Belton at second base, and Austin Riles now the next batter for Cabot. Jake Casey, Riles shows bunt. He pulls back for ball one.
Cabot looking maybe to bunt that runner over to third.
Yep. Riles going to show bunt.
Foul ball.
Can't get that one down. Riles popped out back in the first inning. Popped up to the shortstop. And he'll step back in with a 1-1 count. Casey looks in. He delivers. Outside, ball two. Riles already showing bunt. Third baseman Jeremiah Jones coming in. And he's going to pull back. Riles that time showed bunt initially, pulled back, and was going to try the, what do you call the old butcher boy play?
Yeah. Slap bunt. Well, not really a slap bunt.
No, he took a full swing at that.
You show bunt, you get him charging in, and you pull back and swing.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Austin Riles. Here's the pitch. Outside. That'll run the count to full.
If you're one of the corner infielders charging and someone does that, I think you have a few other names you may call that play, but
got him. Pitch hit him. And so now the Panthers with a couple of runners on with nobody out.
Up next to Cabot. Up next for Cabot, number 4, Jacob Murray.
So Jake Belton reached on air, got to second, and now Austin Riles reaches on hit by pitch. And Jacob Murray, the second baseman for Cabot, will come up to the plate. He's the 3-hole hitter. He'll stand in from the right side. Runners take their lead. I'll tell you, West is playing him to pull. First pitch hits the outside half for call strike one.
This is almost as close to a shift as I've ever seen in high school.
Well, Caden Jacobs, the shortstop, well, he was playing almost behind Jacobs, the third base. Now he's back in the normal position.
You got the second baseman holding that runner close, John. He is well out of position.
Well, the thought is Murray is going to pull this over to the left side. You're exactly right. 1 ball, 1 strike. And hits it right up the middle, right past the second baseman. That's going to score Jake Belton from second. And Cabot with their second base hit and give an RBI to Jacob Murray.
Well, John, the second baseman was there. That ball was hit pretty crisp off the bat, and he was not able to knock it down.
Next for the Panthers, number 2, Bryson Passmore.
But they had him played good. I mean, the second baseman was right there to try to make the play.
Yeah, Blaine Elsie, I think it was hit so sharply, it kind of surprised Elsie. Good piece of hitting by Jacob Murray. So Bryson Passmore now, who grounded out back in the second inning, he'll stand in from the right side with runners on first and second. First pitch to Passmore, kind of a check swing. First base umpire said no, he didn't go around, so ball one. That one downstairs. 2-0. West Wolverines jumped out front 2-0 last inning, but the Cabot Panthers now, with nobody out, 2 runners on, cut the lead to 1. Outside, 3-0. Donnie, this inning right here kind of is the mirror image of what West did last inning. Nobody out and one pitch away from loading it up. That one gets past Will Anderson. Well, it doesn't matter. It was going to be ball 4 anyway, and now the bases are loaded.
Do have someone throwing down here now for West.
Third walk issued by Jake Casey, and that'll bring Jake Stillman, the first baseman, to the plate for Cabot. And looks like Coach Donald Thomas, he wants to have a word with Jake Casey. We may be seeing a pitching change right here. Let's see if he's just going to talk to him, or I think the pitcher in the bullpen's getting ready to come out. And we are indeed going to have a pitching change. Hey, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break during this pitching change. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
My dad calls it the it factor, that thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Okay, we're back. I thought a pitching change was going to be made, but Coach Thomas is going to leave Jake Casey in, and he'll face Jake Stillman, the first baseman for Cabot, with the bases loaded and nobody out. And
wild
pitch by Casey down in the turf. It gets by Will Anderson, and the Cabot Panthers have tied it up as Austin Riles comes in and scores after the wild pitch. Well, Donnie, we took a commercial break because I saw the pitcher from the West bullpen taking his cage jacket off and looking like he was about to enter the ball game. And Coach Thomas decides to leave Casey in, and next pitch, wild pitch, and we've got a tie ball game. Casey's pitch to Stillman, and that's going to be popped up over the left side, and looks like there's some room for Jones, and Jones, the third baseman for West, is going to make the catch. So first out in the inning.
Will Leslie.
So Will Leslie now. Leslie struck out the last time at bat. He's going to foul that one off into the screen for strike 1.
Fair ball.
Downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's going to be hit out towards center field. Cole Edmondson going over, and he cannot get to that one. And that's going to score. Is that 2 runs, Donnie?
2 runs.
2 runs score for Cabot on a Will Leslie double to right center field. And the Panthers now take a 4-2 lead. Well, Cole Edmondson gave chase, made a great effort at it, but couldn't come up with that one. Parker Miller now, the catcher, who doubled last time at bat. That one's going to be, that's going to hit him.
And that will, I think this will be a pitching change.
All right, so Coach Thomas coming out, and we will see a pitching change right here. So let's go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You're like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
We've all got a wild side. Feed it with meat. Jack Links, feed your wild side.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe life is grand and we empower our team to support the needs of our local communities. We're dedicated to delivering the best financial experience to our customers because, like you, we live here, and together we can positively and powerfully impact our communities. With locations in Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we are proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank. Bank where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville. Pitching change for the West Wolverines. Bryce Suter now coming on in relief of Jake Casey. Can't totally close the book on Casey, giving up 4 runs on 3 hits, but the 2 men on base for Cabot are his responsibility. As Bryce Suter now looks in. First pitch, low, ball 1. Derek Larson, the designated hitter, who walked his first time up. And Larson's going to hit that over toward third base. Jones going to throw it across, and DeFries can't handle the throw. Another run scores. DeFries throws it back to Jones, trying to get the runner advancing to third. Cannot make the play.
I think that's got to be an error on the first baseman.
I think you're right, Donnie. Maybe not the greatest throw, but one I think DeFries should have been able to handle. So Larson reaches on an error, scores another run for the Panthers, and they're up 5-2.
Showed bunt, and I guess that missed outside.
Yeah, this is A.V. Singleton. 9-hole hitter for the Panthers. Again, showing bunt. He pulled back, ball 2. Panthers with runners on the corner. Singleton again showing bunt. He works the count to 3-0. Bryce Suter now coming in relief of Jake Casey, trying to find a way to get out of this inning. That pitch called strike on the inside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that one is bunted by Singleton. It's going to flip to Will Anderson and got the courtesy run. That's a courtesy run for Parker Miller, number 6. Got the Cabot Panther at the plate for the second out of the inning.
John, if he flipped it with his glove, if he'd have tried to transfer that ball to his hand and make the throw, I don't think they'd have got him.
Yeah, good play by
great
Jones.
Play by Jones there. Flipping to the catcher. Good job getting the tag down.
Swing and a miss by Jake Belton. Grounded out in the first, reached on an error. Earlier this inning. Belton swinging a miss there. Yeah, the Panthers now batted around, Donnie. They're back at the back to Belton, who started this inning. Belton's going to foul that off. Count remains 0-2.
Saw a car heading right towards that one.
High fly ball over the left side. Shortstop, Caden Jacobs going out. He's going to make the catch. And that'll be the final out of the inning. But not until the Cabot Panthers score 5 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning by the Wolverines. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef. Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Okay, welcome back. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Jeremiah Jones leading it off for the Wolverines. Max Julian, his first pitch, outside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Max Julian now with 50 pitches on the evening. Got a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. A lot of umpires in the
I love fans, yeah. Not high. That ball was neck high, but yeah.
3-2. Here's the pitch. That one outside, ball 4. And Jeremiah Jones draws the walk. Only the second walk given up now by Max Julian.
Next for West, number 20, Blaine Elsey.
So Blaine Elsey will step in. Jeremiah Jones gets his lead down at first. Big lead there by Jones. Elsey shows bunt. Bunts that one down into the plate.
Catcher is saying, hey, he was out of the box when it bounced up. If he was out of the box when it comes up and hits him, he is out. The umpire called it a foul. The catcher asked if he would, in the box.
Okay, saying he was in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, good job the umpires getting together, talking it over, making sure they get the call right. Jones gets a lead, and Julian throws over. Jones safely back in. As the lights come on here at Tiger Field. That one's going to be popped up high in the air over on the left side. The shortstop for Cabot's underneath it. He's got that one. And he'll retire Blaine Elsey.
That ball was up in the air a ways that time.
That'll bring Caden Jacobs, the West shortstop, to the plate. Singled to left field his last time up. As Jones gets the lead down at first. And on the appeal, first base says, yes, he did. Strike 1. I'll tell you, Julian right there kind of backdoors one in. Nice breaking pitch by Max Julian to go ahead 0-2.
It's the lights, sorry. Yeah, Jesus.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Upstairs, 2-2. Some activity now in the Cabot bullpen. I'll tell you what, you're a young kid over in the apartments next to us. I bet you got a closet full of baseballs. At least I would have, Donnie.
Well, you got to beat the players because they do send them out there.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Jones gets his lead at first. Caden Jacobs fouls another one off.
There goes 2 West players after that one. Usually in these tournaments they divide, you get the ball, you get the foul balls on your side, we'll get them on our side.
Another foul ball. Donnie, do you think like the players that go after him, do you think like if they get there quicker, they run maybe fewer foul poles?
I don't know.
That'd be some pretty good motivation, wouldn't it?
However, if you don't find the baseball, then you definitely run.
Again. And now we're kind of at the point, I hope we have enough baseballs to finish the game. Hey, good at bat by Caden Jacobs. He's run Max Julian's pitch count up to 63 pitches now here in the top of the 4th inning. Had a hit and run on, and Jacobs is going to strike out, but a stolen base for Jeremiah Jones.
The catcher is asking, that is the home plate umpire's call. The batter struck out and walked in front of him, interfering with his throw. He's going to go out and talk to the second base umpire. The second base umpire, they're going to call him out. Yeah, the batter walked in front of the catcher. He interfered with that throw.
Okay, so that's the way the inning will end. And Cabot on top, 5-2. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
We welcome you back as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Cabot Panthers on top, 5-2. West Wolverines, 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors in the ball game, and Cabot 5 runs on only 3 hits, and the Panthers have committed 1 error tonight.
Oh, we got a change here. Must be a fielding change, so.
Bryce Suter, who came in, he's still in the ball game, came in relief of Jake Casey. Coach Thomas, yeah, he's making a change here. Not sure exactly who it is. But I guess we'll find out when we come through the batting order.
Oh yeah, it's a new third baseman.
Okay, so somebody in to replace Jeremiah Jones.
I'm sorry, John. Coach Ruby said that looked like Jones was coming off gingerly off second base after that attempted steal last inning.
Austin Riles leads it off now for the Panthers. He fouls off the first pitch to go down the count 0-1. That one upstairs by Suter, leaving things up 1 apiece. So we can get a number on the new third baseman, we'll relay it to you. Swing and a miss by Riles. Number 28 is the new third baseman for the West Wolverines. That is Damian Bridgman. So Damian Bridgman now in the game for Jeremiah Jones. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one downstairs, runs the count to full. And Riles is going to hit that out toward left field, and that is going to get past the left fielder, and Riles is going to have a stand-up double.
John, I think you're right about that outfield being super soft, though. That ball did not roll at all. When he dove and missed it there, I thought that was going to roll to the wall, and it just stopped where it hit. So
same here. A little soft out there after all the rain this week. So Riles walks into second with the double. And now it'll be Jacob Murray, number 4, the second baseman for the Panthers, to come to the plate. That one gets by Will Anderson, and that's going to allow Riles to advance to third base.
I think you got to give that one on the catcher. That's a pass ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one Anderson's got to be able to handle that one. Upstairs for ball 2.
So the winner of this game gets Heritage tomorrow, John.
Big hit that time right there by Jacob Murray. Let's see if Edmondson got underneath and made the catch, but that is going to score Riles from third base as he tags up and makes it 6-2. So a sac fly for Jacob Murray. He gets an RBI.
For Cabot, number 2, Bryson Passmore.
That'll bring Bryson Passmore to the plate. Passmore 0 for 1 with the walk. Swing and miss at that one. Grounded out back in the bottom of the second, and then walked his last time up. The inside.
Just heard one of the parents down here yell, "Wear it!"
Oh, boy. And he's going to say went around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah. That's only the second ball.
Lost track of the count.
Downstairs, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th. And now he draws the walk. So the second walk taken by Passmore tonight.
Just able to predict the future there.
Number 7, Drew Poe.
So number 7 now will come into the game in place of Jake Stillman. Let's see if I can get you a name on that one. That's Drew Poe. So Drew Poe will be batting in place of number 26, Jake Stillman. Passmore takes his lead down at first. First pitch to Poe, outside, ball 1. And high pop fly over to the right side. And the second baseman for the Wolverines has it. That is Blaine Elsey. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cabot, number 22, Will Leslie.
So Will Leslie now will come to the plate. Doubled in the last inning, struck out his first time up. He's got a runner on with 2 outs. Leslie's going to hit that one out toward left center. Edmondson underneath it makes the catch for the 3rd out in the inning. All right, that's going to do it here for the 4th inning. We're going to the top of the 5th. Cabot on top 6-2. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Welcome back. As we go to the top of the 5th inning, 6-2, Cabot on top of the Bentonville West Wolverines. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. Donnie, I just thought of something. This is the first broadcast you and I have done together with the Bentonville West Wolverines where Bentonville Tigers haven't been a participant.
True.
And Cole Edmondson gets hold of that one, but it's going to go right to the Cabot center fielder. So.
Yeah, he didn't even have to take a step.
No. Good contact by Edmondson, but right at the center fielder.
Up next for West, number 5, Dalton Murphy.
Dalton Murphy now will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Had a bunt single last time at bat. Murphy will stand in from the left side. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Max Julian's gone all the way for the Cabot Panthers. 66 pitches in now. That's going to be a little dribbler. That could be trouble right there. And Julian throws across. What a throw. What a play by Max Julian. I'll tell you what, Donnie, a left-handed pitcher coming off on the left side to field a bunt that was, not a bunt, but a slow dribbler down the line, and to make that play, incredible play by Max Julian.
West not happy with that call at first, John.
It was close. But, you can't take anything away from Max
it was a great
Julian.
play.
Oh, absolutely. That's one that a lot of times you'll see a player just kind of give up on right there, but Julian hung with it and was rewarded with the out. 1 ball, no strikes now, 2 balls, no strikes now to Alex Downing. That one catches the outside half for strike 1. Well, the Wolverines have out-hit the Panthers, but doesn't help them in the run categories. They're down by 4 runs. Downing's going to hit that right back up the middle. Nice piece of hitting there by Alex Downing on 2 strikes.
Up next for West 14, Jonathan Vieira.
Jonathan Vieira, the designated hitter, up now for the Wolverines. Vieira reached on an error in the second, singled his last time at bat. Julian missed badly that time with the breaking ball. That's going to be hit high up toward right field. The right fielder's underneath it. He makes the play for the third out in the inning. All right, we played 4.5. Cabot on top, 6-2. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
And we're back. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Cabot Panthers on top of the Wolverines, 6-2. Well, Donnie, you mentioned a little earlier who'd advance to play Heritage tomorrow?
The winner of this game, John, plays
winner
Heritage.
of this game, okay. And then the Little Rock Catholic Rockets, they will take on the 1 seed from the West, the Rogers Mounties. And a high fly ball hit, and it's going to be caught in foul territory by the West right fielder, Dalton Murphy. That was Parker Miller.
Number 45, Derek Larson.
That flew out. So now it'll be Derek Larson, number 45, who'll come to the plate for the Panthers. And Larson's going to foul that one off over to the left side. 0-1. Bottom of the fifth inning. This one's scheduled for 7.
Fayetteville will have the 1 seed out of the Central, which I believe was Conway. And then Harbor will play Bryant.
All right. Tell you what, that's going to be a couple of good ball games right there. That Fayetteville-Conway game should be pretty good. And the Harbor game, I think. Harbor and Bryant should be a good one. Derek Larson works with the 2-2 count. Downstairs, runs count to full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Tell you what, Derek Larson, that came off of him, and I think that stung quite a bit.
Yep. See, got my SB Live here. We'll pull up the bracket, but I'm pretty sure we got it right.
Larson's going to hit that over to the left side. It's taken by the third baseman, and he throws him out. That was Damian Bridgman, who came in for Jeremiah Jones, making a great play. Over to Nathan DeFries to record the second out of the inning.
Let's see, 10 o'clock game tomorrow is Rogers versus Catholic. 12:30 game is Bryant Fayetteville. 3 o'clock is Conway Harbor, and the 4 o'clock is Heritage, and the winner of this game.
A.V. Singleton now at the plate. He'll foul that one off into 18th Street. Downstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. Singleton's going to hit that over to the right side, just foul. That'll run the count to even 2-2. Once again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one downstairs, and A.V. Singleton draws the walk.
Next for Cabot, number 9, Jake Belton.
So that'll bring Cabot back to the top of their order. Jake Belton comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Reached on an error back in the third. Grounded out in the first, and then later in the third, popped out.
Wild pitch.
And that's a wild pitch by Suter. Anderson, no way he could get to that one. And that'll send A.V. Singleton. He'll reach second on the wild pitch. You can see Singleton getting his lead at second. Way outside. A little activity going now down in the Wolverine bullpen. Swing and a miss. Well, foul tip into the mid of the catcher, Will Anderson. Strike one. Strike two.
Will is not using number signs, John. He's tapping to send the sign to the pitcher.
Downstairs. That was close. And again, once again, the 3 batters he's faced so far this inning has run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And another walk issued by Suter.
Up next for Cabot, number 3, Austin Riles.
Austin Riles, who doubled last time up. He's got 2 base runners to work with. First pitch to Riles, inside, strike one. Nice breaking pitch by Suter. And now he gets ahead. It's one of the first times I can remember Suter getting ahead right here. He's going to throw that one inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And got ahead on 2 curveballs, John.
I might throw that one again right here. Riles going to foul that one off. Yeah, I'm a little surprised Suter didn't come back to the breaking pitch. That one's going to be hit up the middle, and that's going to score 1 run. And Cabot's going to, on the throwing error, they're going to score 2 runs. And Austin Riles is going to advance to third base.
Give him the single, John, and a 2-base error on the throw. So he will get a credit there get the credit for the single.
So 2 runs come across the plate. And Cabot extends their lead 8-2.
So you credit him with 1 RBI because they were waving the lead runner. He will not get an RBI for the second.
Right, the second runner scored as a result of the throwing error. That also allowed Riles to advance to third. So Jacob Murray now hits that one deep to left field, but that's going to land in foul territory. Wolverines looking for a way to get out of this inning. Yeah, I see somebody throwing down in the West bullpen, but I can't tell what number it is.
Got a hit by pitch here, John.
Yeah, I can tell you it's a right-handed pitcher.
Next, Cabot number 2, Bryson Pascal.
2, Matt Ward.
The West is warming up.
Number 2?
Yes.
All right. Our PA announcer, Tim Ruby, informs me it's number 2 warming up for Bentonville West. And a big hit that time by Bryson Passmore out in left field. Gets past the left fielder, Alex Downing. That's going to score 2 runs. And Passmore is going to stand up on third base. So 2 more runs scored by the Cabot Panthers.
Drew Poe batting next for Cabot.
Cabot now putting up another crooked number here in the bottom of the 5th as Drew Poe comes to the plate, swing and a miss. Poe going to foul that one off. Down the count 0-2. Yeah, number 2 warming up for the Wolverines, Eli Nestor. May see him coming to the ball game here any moment. And Poe hits one deep left field. Alex Downing underneath it, and he's going to make the catch for the 3rd out in the inning. So that'll end the 5th inning. The Cabot Panthers on top, 10-2. Back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
All right. I'm taking over for Mr. McElroy. Cabot staying with Max Julian here as Will Anderson steps up to bat. 0-2 on the day. First pitch in there for a strike 1. Pitch 2, a little bit out there, evens up the count. Here comes number 3. That one just in there for strike number 2. Tipped right to the first baseman. He will walk and tag it out himself. First out of the inning.
Up next for Bentonville West, number 8, Nathan DeFries.
Nathan DeFries steps up for Bentonville West. One for 2 today. First pitch is a ball. Comes pitch number 2. Swing and a miss, evens the count up. Pitch number 3, a little bit low. 2-1. Number 4 is a swing and a miss. 2-2. And a strike, and Nathan DeFries goes out looking. Up next for West is, who's that?
Coming in the bat for Bentonville West, number 28,
Damian Bridgman up to bat. First pitch hit out to right field. And he gets that one, and that'll be the end of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go, live on BentonvilleTigers.com.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
We've all got a wild side. Feed it with meat. Jack Links, feed your wild side.
All right, we are back in the bottom of the 6th. New pitcher in is number 19, Caden Clemens. Number 19. So Cabot with a pretty big 8-run lead here. Maybe looking for some more, as all they got to do is get 3 out from West in the top of the 7th, and they will be advancing. So Will Leslie, the right fielder, number 22, 1-3 today. He will be up to bat next.
Up first for Cabot this inning, number 22, Will Leslie.
Comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. It'll be strike 1. Comes number 2. Low. It'll be ball 1. Evens the count up at 1. Pitch number 3. Outside. It'll be ball 2. Pitch 4 is hit in between the gap, and that'll get down for a single.
Up next for Cabot,
Up next is the
49,
catcher,
Miller.
Parker Miller, number 49. Cabot 1 on, nobody out right now. First pitch is in for a ball. High, ball 2 there. No strikes yet. Here comes pitch number 3. That one outside as well, ball 3. Still no strikes.
Texting. Yeah, I don't think. Camera's kind of stuck down at third base.
That one inside, and that'll be a walk. And now Cabot has runners on second and first with Derek Larson, the DH, up to hit.
We got number 6 going to courtesy run for the catcher.
Yeah. I know you understand. Runner 6. Thank you. Coming in to run for Cabot is number 6, Will Thompson.
Will Thompson announces the courtesy runner for the catcher.
Pitch 1 fouled off for a strike. Catcher and the pitcher going to talk it over for a second.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Comes pitch number 2. That one fouled off first base, and the first baseman, Nathan DeFries, grabs that one. And that'll be the first out for Cabot. Still 2 on.
Number 13, A.V. Singleton.
And A.V. Singleton, number 13, up to bat. Comes pitch number 1. Swing and a miss. Number 2. Knocked right back to the pitcher. He goes to second, gets that to first, and he gets it. Nice little double play to end it for West as we head to the top of the 7th. You're watching on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. Cabot on top, 10-2 against the Bentonville West Wolverines, and the Wolverines down to their final 3 outs of the season. I'd like to thank Noah Jones stepping in there for a couple innings. He's been working here all day on the camera shots and on the production board. And again, shout out to all of our live stream students that have brought these broadcasts to you today. Great group of young people. All right, so leading it off for the West Wolverines is going to be number 9, Evan Rosado. He'll be coming in for number 30, pinch hitting for number 32, Will Anderson. First pitch to Rosado upstairs, ball 1. Max Julian's gone all the way, 85 pitches on the evening. He's going to try to close it out here tonight. Swing and a miss by Rosado, strike 1. That one downstairs.
Yeah, he's got 110 pitches, John, so
that's the high school.
That's the high school pitch count.
Three balls, 1 strike now to Evan Rosado. And that's going to be in there. Caught the corner for strike 2. Right back at Julian. Julian's running to make the play, and he just can't pick it up. I'll tell you, that one hit Julian in the leg. It dribbled off to the right side of the mound. He made a great effort at it, but couldn't get the handle to make the play. So Rosado reaches first. They'll score a hit, and rightfully so. So an infield single for Rosado, and that'll bring number 8. Well, let's see. Do we have another pinch hitter here? Yeah. Number 24, he's going to sky that one high to the right side in foul territory. First baseman underneath it makes the play. And that was Leighton Hall, who was pinch hitting for Nathan DeFries.
Mm-hmm. That will bring Edmondson now.
This is Cole Edmondson.
Up next for West, number 30, Cole Edmondson.
First pitch to Edmondson upstairs, ball 1. Edmondson, wow, what a play right there. So the ground ball hits the first baseman, bounces off the first baseman over toward the second baseman. He fields it, throws it back to first to just barely get Edmondson out, and now the Wolverines down to their final out of the season.
Edmondson did everything he could there to get to the bag, John.
Dalton Murphy stands in from the left side. He's got a runner on second. Julian. Murphy's going to foul that one back over the screen.
As someone on my right just said, John, that was the old 3-4-3 put out at first.
Yeah, the old 3-4-3. Just like you draw it up.
Try it for 1 out, not the double play version, just the 1 out version.
Julian, high fly ball into right field. The right fielder, he's underneath it. And he makes the catch, and that is the final out of the ball game. Well, the Cabot Panthers will advance to tomorrow's quarterfinal round with a 10-2 victory over Bentonville West. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed it today. We're going to be back tomorrow. We'll bring you all of the live action for 4 quarterfinal games tomorrow in the 6A Arkansas State High School Baseball Tournament. But for this evening, we'd like to say so long, everyone. Have a great evening.